Hi, y'all. We
Hi.
are going to welcome you back to our relaxation place. My name is Andrea.
I'm Cece, and we invited another special guest.
Joanna here today with us. Oh my God, y'all. I'm so blessed to be here with these beautiful ladies back into our
Sister Hot Tub Talk.
So, I just want to briefly talk about a gathering that happened last weekend at a family member home. He decided to have just a gathering of employees because they had lost all of a sudden a co-worker, and we wanted to bring Joanna here to talk about how she can teach us how to turn our passion into living a more healthy lifestyle. Because a lot of us has lost people and we don't figure out how to deal with that loss, deal with that grief. We come together as a family to talk about that person in a good environment, a good spirit. But she's going to be able to talk about us. How do we turn that type of grief into making sure that we're able to live a more healthy, lifestyle when we're dealing with grief ourselves. So, Joanna, is there any pointers you want to give us today?
Yeah, for sure. I lost my mom unexpectedly 10 years ago. And, to a certain extent, it was health related. She was relatively young, in her 50s, but she was a smoker. She had high blood pressure, and so she died from brain aneurysm.
I am so sorry.
Yeah. So, in terms of like losing a parent, that's such a traumatic loss, right? How does one come back from like that type of loss, that level of loss? And then how do you move through the pain and use it to inspire you to live a better and a healthier life? I think is the question. And so, as far as the grieving process itself, it's not linear, right? It's not like you go through step 1, 2, 3, 4, all the way to the end. One day you can be on step 1, and then you can be on step 7, and then back at step 2, So I think you need to allow yourself to feel whatever it is you need to feel. There comes a point, though, where you will know whether or not you need to seek professional help, counseling, speak to a social worker, or things like that. So you go through the process of grieving, but I think it's also important for us, especially within the African American community, to know our family history, to know what diseases and ailments tend to run in our families, and then we can use that information so that hopefully we can live longer lives.
That's right.
A lot of it is diet. Food is the number one drug. We talk about like illicit drugs. Really, the biggest drug is food.
What you talking about, Joanna?
Yeah, yep. I'm talking to y'all. I'm talking to you. I'm talking to myself too. Food is the biggest drug, right? And so we need to get a grip on our diets, how we eat, make sure we're eating fruits and vegetables. Also movement, exercise. That's really, really important, not just for the physical body and how you look, but also how you feel. So there are studies that have proven that when you move your body, when you exercise, and I mean, it don't have to be a lot. You don't have to go run a marathon, but a little bit of movement every day is going to cause your body to release hormones, endorphins, that will boost your mood and make you feel better. Things like that are important to help us get through life.
All right.
I want to talk about some of the things that I do to keep my body moving. I be walking. I do meditation. I ride my motorcycle, even though I'm sitting on a motorcycle. But it's really listen here. Look where I'm going. It releases those happy endorphins that Miss Joanna just talked about. So I'll be happy when I do it. But Joanna, I thank you for giving us those tips and those inspirations of actually moving our body. I find myself lately always in a high-risk situation where I can find that I'm always in stress. I am always in a panic mode, and my anxiety is very high. So what I've learned to do right now, I say for the last 3 months, I'm always taking a walk every day. I usually do not understand or know the definition of a break. I have learned to take a break and go for a walk. When my kids was at home due to COVID, I also would literally say to my kids, you're taking a walk with me. So I had incorporated that into it. And I find that along with that and meditation and with me having an outlet of riding my motorcycle has given me the opportunity to break down some of that constant stress or something that can cause me to really panic and have a heart attack. You get what I'm saying? Because that stress level be so high every day.
Yeah.
And I know, sis, you've been put in situations where your stress level has really been high. And I want you to talk briefly about a topic or a situation that happened to you and how did you get through it with any of the tips that Miss Joanna just talked about.
Well, I had a coworker who commit suicide a few months ago, and we were very close. And I'm still dealing with it now, but I do. I learned to meditate. My sister taught me a little bit about that. And all you guys already know I pray a lot. So I'm meditating and praying. And now I want to get into Embodyyoga. So I'm going to need some help with that. And I do walk.
I wonder why we want to do Embodyyoga.
Because Miss Joanna, honey, that body is together, honey. So definitely want to do that. But yeah, that's what I do.
And you know what? Not only is the body together, the mind is together.
Definitely.
It reflects on the outside also.
Yes, it does.
And we appreciate that kind of, spirit, that kind of energy that you give, because that's the boost that we need in our community. When you show us, in our face of your passion driven into a healthy lifestyle that's constantly giving back, what more could you ask for?
Right.
So we appreciate you for keep giving us those tips on how to live a healthy lifestyle and having your passion drive your future and you being a boss of that. So we thank you for that. And sis, do you have something for us today?
I do.
What you got for us? I know you got that card to read, Miss Joanna. Miss Joanna, you want to read it? Because my sis, she want to go last these days.
Okay, so this card relates to what we've been talking about.
Oh.
It reads, I find a deeper meaning and personal growth amidst the discomfort.
Nice.
What you got to say on that? Because I know all those little body moves that you look kind of discomfort if I try them.
No, really, I mean, it's yoga, right? That's yoga in action. Doing yoga poses that are uncomfortable, right? And being able to sit in those yoga poses. It teaches you something about patience, right? And being able to be comfortable in difficult positions on the mat and off of the mat in life.
Girl, don't get me started. Sis, what you got over there?
The kind of gratitude that sudden times we feel. What we take the long kind of food. What we give.
Don't you start.
I kind of messed that one up. I'm sorry, but yeah, just
From the heart.
just light my own path. This is what I'm gonna keep saying until I do it, because I haven't done it yet. So just light my own path.
Sis, don't say that. You are lighting your path. You inspired me. Your everyday life inspires me. The way you work. You're a mom who works hard every day, who instills passion and gratitude within your kids. You are a living, walking testimony. People at work look up to you. You're a hard worker. You believe in work ethics. Shit. And your house is the bomb. But anyways,
Thank you.
I'm going to leave y'all with this. Actually, my sister's going to leave y'all with something. But whenever you find yourself doubting if you can go on, just remember how far you have come, because you got this. When we talk about a certain death or a certain someone just leaving our life, a relationship that has ended, or losing a parent, no matter what, always remember that inspiration that they have left us in our heart. Learn from it, grow from it, and move on and inspire other people within that, inspiration that they gave you. And that's just the way that I see it. Always remember, you got this. So, sis, what you got for us?
Always remember, a positive attitude leads to positive results.
What you say, sis?
Always remember, a positive attitude leads to positive results.
I think, sis. I think, Joanna. I'll drink to this. I love you, ladies.
Love you too.
And y'all, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. and on every platform. What you got for us, Joanna?
Embodyyoga MKE. Follow me.
All right now.
Ooh, I like that. Love y'all.
Bye.
Joanna, you gonna kiss that camera? Bye. Give him a slow one.
Ooh.